The masterminds behind this great conspiracy have absolute control of all of our mass communications media.
I fear nothing but the clock tick. I hear nothing but the metronome. Feel nothing but frostbite. Television damaged the nerves of my optics. Everything they try to sell me got fit in my pockets. Even if I could afford it, I ain't buying it. I stay defiant, straight the lines that they divide us with. Alliances are formed when injustices are the norm, cause we must protect what is ours from the heavy hand to the iron fist. It strikes the land like a union for benefits, and it bruises with negligence those whose only crime is to try to live. Many lose what they grew to provide for their kids to a mechanized community that dines at their kids, then sends them off the wall to die for their sins. It's absolution. Remove the veil, complacency halts the movement. Desensitized by the news, burn the dark in truth. Learn to read between the sharks and ooze. The diversion, subversive, subliminal submergence. Political insurgents occupy pivotal perches. To build a burgers, you're just an urchin. BP was a marinade, this ain't even scratching the surface. They're sacrificing your souls on Bohemian Grove to feed the terror machine they released to the globe. They're hungry for gold. Anunnaki angels corroded the genome code. Why you think they keep us below it?
Our so-called leaders in Washington, whom we elected to safeguard our nation and our Constitution, are the betrayers. Behind them are a comparatively small group of men whose sole objective is to enslave the whole world of humanity in their satanic plot of one world government.
Sumerian dialect to Aryan death. Holocaust agenda, it's more than an idle threat. Now another dose of spear change and rare thought, full of symbolism like the Denver airport. Race overthrown by corruption and men fail. Cancer released in the sky through chemtrails. Try to fight back with a heavenly force. Reflect the same light off the enemy's sword. Stargates open and set fire to Bethlehem. Checkered floors separate up, rise the Nephilim. All a bigger plan, human race just the appetizer. Own thoughts develop, not a nerd quoting Zachariah. With your nose buried, you bookworms are blinded to how much can paper really explain what science do. Foundation cracked with a biblical base. Now you gotta search fam for reptilian traits. Media deception, display is evident. Channel 4 broadcast the shape-shifting president. Looking to the sky, chip brick off a tenement. When it all falls, who you gon' ask for sentiment? So cease the politics, a beast it's obvious. Explore this underworld like marine biologists. Poems reach the sky, scream, hear the deacon cry, but it's ran by reptilians and beasts disguised.
This satanic plot was launched back in the 1760s when it first came into existence under the name of the Illuminati. Immediately after World War I, they set up what they called the Council on Foreign Relations, commonly referred to as the CFR. And this CFR is actually the Illuminati in the United States.
Ayo, I wake up in the morning with my eyes wide shut to the ticking of the doomsday clock. Time's up, and I wonder if the people even recognize the war. Yo, the government is bringing quiet weapons to your door. I'm the one. I'm Nostradamus dreaming of the future. Behold the pale horse that was riding with William Cooper. The truth of the matter is battered, broken, and twisted. Priests and politicians are pushers pimping the system. Full tongue and venomous fangs, media sickness. I'm SEAL Team 6, I'm another government hit. This a witness the coming of the comet they call Ellen in the red and blue pill that swallow the evidence. I'm Morpheus, making these moves throughout the matrix. The Masons, all the agents, the perpetrators of hate with the faceless. I'm for vendetta, it's more than music. These messages are missiles to break you out of this group. Think I'm who? Just get audio virus, I'm Project Blue Book. Sending technology, giving planets a new look. The dark side, Apollo 18, Hollywood Stargate, Avatar, immortal technique, lyrical Scarface, the Nibiru, the Tokyo Quake, the Twin Towers, the Black Mass, Bohemian groves to bring flowers for those that were burned at the stake to bring power. The truth is a weapon in a world full of cowards.
Yeah. Everything is fine, right? The economy's booming. We need a terror war because a mushroom is possibly looming. The Patriot Act's renewal means that we've gotta be moving in the right direction. Rhetoric is blah, blah, yeah. Yo, the economy sucks. If you don't have a college degree, then you're probably incredibly fucked. And oddly enough, even if you have the education, chances are you'll still settle for less out of desperation. I'm not here with the revelation, I'm thinking out loud. If that's not your cup of tea, then stop drinking it now. I've become increasingly wowed by how much we seem to allow them to keep the crowd appeased by constantly beating their brows. They've succeeded in shrouding the meaning of being proud to the point where they're taking our rights and beating them out of the Constitution. Their odd solutions are keeping us down, hitting us hard from behind without even reaching around. Now I'm sounding preachy, but how am I to eat with a sound conscience while they're cheating us out of profound knowledge? To try to reason with these folks is like making peace with a clown, cause they'll squirt you in the face as soon as you leave with a scowl. We need to speak to the few who will heed, teach them to growl before our leaders reach in their bags and begin releasing the clouds. You know it's coming. It's not a prediction. It's not fiction. Now get out of here.
With this record, I have provided you with the weapon that will destroy the monster. For the love of God, of our country, and of your children, use it. Get a copy of it into every American home.